Okay, mic should be on. Everything appears to be fine dandy. Here with the usual text, which is this and that. There we go. Now, friend on board. Hello.
Hello.
Hello. Right, we're back for our next game, which is Need for Speed Underground 2, correct?
Yeah. Perfect.
Okay, good. Now, due to the nature of this game, it has copyrighted music, so we have chosen to... Well, we were choosing to have an alternate soundtrack that Plummer would have modified into the game, which he did do successfully, but Discord ain't... Yeah, but Discord ain't happy with capturing the game for some fucking reason. So, yeah, he's only able to capture it via desktop, which means no sound whatsoever. It's okay, we have a backup.
Because that was the original plan, because first I couldn't get the mod to work, and then I checked it yesterday to just balance audio, and it suddenly worked. And I was like, hey, cool! And now it doesn't work anymore because the universe is cruel.
Yeah. I mean, what we could have done is use Parsec, but I don't want to go through the hassle. We literally only had like half an hour to prep shit, so it's like, nah, there's no time. Do it the cheap way. So I'm going to be supplying the music myself by using appropriate-ish OST, using Sonic All-Stars Racing Transformed instead. It's good enough. It'll fill the void. And let me just make sure the music's ready, and then I'll switch over to you in a minute. Let's see. What would be start? Guess this will do. Hang on, just tweaking volumes naturally, because let's see. Should do. Minimize that so that won't be in the fucking way, because you know, it's the screen I'm looking at. Okay, let me switch over to you, and I'll just tweak volume whilst I'm waiting. Yeah, you can go ahead and start now, I guess.
Okay, yeah. I just started a new career, which I don't know if this is voiced or not, but this is subtitles.
Yeah, it's like subtitles wouldn't hurt, but I think this is a motion comic type thing.
Yeah, it doesn't pretty much story.
Did this come out at the same time as, you know, Fast and Furious?
It came out a bit later, and I think it quite deliberately did, you know, imitate the style and kind of like, hey, people actually, you know, are into car culture now, and then Need for Speed more loved it, and it was a huge success because honestly, it is just fun. Yeah, this is just us with an awesome skyline, being, you know, awesome and winning races.
Again, apologies for. Oh, go on.
Game the kind of the story of, you know, the first underground, where you just make your way to the top of the racing scene, which we're going to do again in this one.
Again, apologies for not providing music to this game. It's just, well, one is licensed, and two, the alternate I could provide is the best I could think of that would be appropriate.
Yeah, it will do. And now we got a challenge from somebody that might be a mysterious stranger, I don't know. I never played Underground before.
Who plays racing games for its story anyway? Yeah. For like motion comic, you know, art style, I think it definitely does the job. It looks like a motion comic.
Yeah.
Where's the racing? I didn't come here for a story.
And yeah, now we got just satisfied by how much. I'm in a different city.
Such a long intro.
I actually forgot how long it is. I literally looked it up on the wiki what actually the story is, because I not too long ago did play it, but then started to just skip the cutscenes at the end of it. It's like, I don't know what's going on, I'm just racing, I know this one.
A sticky note? You guys crumble that in sticky note.
It's very that good handwriting.
That's very good handwriting.
This is like kind of subtitles with sticky note. So yeah, different city, we got the contact, she lends her car to get from the airport, which is nice.
Yeah, the budget for a 3D model of an airplane there.
This is published by EA, so it's not like, you know, it's just low budget.
Yeah, it should have gone all towards the car. Speaking of which, there's the main promotional car in the box.
Yeah.
This was kind of an era around this time. There were a lot of games that were doing motion comic cutscenes where they didn't have quite the full budget.
Which honestly is a good way of handling it.
Like I'm thinking right now, like first instinct is, oh yeah, the TMNT movie game had that too for some reason. Like you have budget to have the license, but not to anything else because it ran up for the cutscenes. Fuck it.
Oh, they also explain what SMS is.
Oh, because this was a thing back then.
Yeah. Yeah, tutorial stuff.
This is your menu.
Place. Just 5 without delay. And, oh no, I didn't do manual before for a long time. Ah, it's fine.
There we go. Is that a setting for driving manual or automatic?
No. It's... yeah, more vicious stuff. The guy wanted to make a stupid joke that I know still in reverse and I crash it. She tells me not to, dented.
So just making sure, how are you playing this one? Keyboard or controller?
Keyboards. I pretty much only try with keyboards.
I hear cries of heresy in the distance.
I grew up with keyboards.
No shame in that. Oh, I got Best Buy. This is sponsored.
Yeah, and I'm not sure if this is because all Need for Speed games are going to stream, but I didn't bother to grab out my my CDs and everything. Also, could go straight to her or races.
Race. What we're here for? Fuck the story.
Yeah, I also actually do like the technology that isn't your cars.
Yeah, fair enough.
Assuming
that
the best car we're going to get with this.
Oh god, look at those human models.
Yeah.
Play wasn't the highlight focus of the game.
No. In fact, the camels are actually quite decent. Time. Get on my way.
Game's definitely based in America, obviously, so I'm just trying to see if any of the signage here makes sense, and these colored dots don't make any sense at all. On the traffic signage, you see in a minute.
Oh, it does. I think they have in-game logic, but maybe not. I never found my way around this city too well. I think better most wanted. Which is kind of funny because this one doesn't even have quick teleport to race events. You literally have to drive everywhere. We still get lost all the time.
I guess the color signage is supposed to be faster to read rather than just actually reading the text. He thinks. Beacon Hill? What are these names?
Yeah, it's kind of generic names, but...
I saw earlier Coal Harbor. I was like, hang on a minute. What do you think is supposed to be? Okay, this is supposed to be somewhat pseudo-Hollywood-esque environment with that signage in the background. But it can't be, because it doesn't quite match up.
Yeah, I mean, they usually...
Whee!
And I'm dead.
It's still good. Yeah, you're fine.
Yeah, thank God for arcade physics.
I guess this place is supposed to be like a hybrid of, like, I guess, San Francisco, Hollywood, and some third combination I can't think of right now.
Yeah, it's got your average of cities, motorways, and then kind of a more rural, downhill, drift area. Kind
of like whenever they do anything European-based, they try to hybridize all of it somehow. It's like, there's a lot in Europe, right?
There is a lot.
They're trying to hybridize Spain, France, and London at the same time. You can't do that. Except Sonic Unleashed, they did that. That's Spagonia. It was a hybrid of let's see, I think Spain, France, London, a little bit of London, and a bit of Germany in there too. Because it was the general European location of Spagonia. Again, again, that's something you shouldn't be doing, but they did it anyway because they couldn't be asked to separate it.
Is it just, all at the same place, or is it just like a bit in like a district?
It's stylized to hybridize all those elements and aesthetics into one place. It's more Spain than anywhere else, but you can see the elements of the other regions in there. You look at it artistically.
Yeah. It's like, sounds like it shouldn't work, but I think it kind of happened to make it work.
I'll have to show you the like concept art or whatever, just screenshots. You might see some elements that are familiar to you.
But yeah, this is an old game, so you have to like confirm twice. Do you really want to save? Are you sure? Yeah, and which will also calls you out if you do races. Be like, what are you doing? Why aren't you here yet?
Give me back my fucking car.
Oh, I like it. It's a cool car.
It's already specced out and everything. I can do what I want with it.
Which is bad. I do like this is literally the only time this car appears in the game, and it's enough to kind of make it iconic.
So, I'm assuming that at some point you do give this car back, right?
Yeah, which is literally once we get to her.
Okay. But is there any way to, like, unlock it afterwards?
Not this version, but you can unlock the same car. I think
you have to modify it into that. Okay.
Yeah.
That's interesting. I mean, I guess that's the appeal of the game. You're supposed to modify, customize the car to your liking, and that car came out of nowhere. Ah!
It's sometimes stop pushing in different directions. It's cool.
Hey, you want to get some tacos?
Maybe later.
Some of the signage is just amusing when you stop for 1 minute, because some of it's clearly not sponsored at all.
Yeah, and it's like, I never noticed this before. Like, I've been replaying it all, it's like, was there always, like real life ads in there?
When you're young, you're kind of blocking this stuff out. I'm pretty sure even I would be blocking this out. I'd be more focused on the game than anything else.
Yeah, or is it just because, not the original games that somebody just added this?
Nah, they probably were there originally, we just stopped noticing.
Yeah. Okay, this is bad. Like, the other one is like...
Sunday! Monster Truck Rally!
I had some excuse because of it. Not your excuse there. That was almost bad. This one was just really misjudged. It's also kind of, you have to get close because like doing stuff like that fills your nitro up again.
Right, doing hectic stuff gives you a boost, just like Crazy Taxi.
Pretty much, yeah.
That's a game we need
Honestly,
to give a go.
It's a nice system because like in the new one, so starting with the next one was wanted it just auto refills. So you just drive and then you use it on the straights and nothing else.
Yeah, there's not a lot of games I can think of that have that kind of risk-reward system for a boost. Mostly car races that do this, but I can't think which ones that do this. They're not coming to me right away. I guess the best example, relevant I guess to All-Stars Racing Transform, they do have a risk system. If you do near collisions and dodge out of the way, whatever, you do get a boost. So, be daring. At your own careful leisure, mind you.
Yeah.
Don't get too reckless or else you'll never win.
Which is always nice to have like something that makes you have a bit of a risk in it and not just, take the safe option.
Also validating why the traffic is here when you're racing.
I mean, this is because we're doing technically illegal street racing, but nobody cares. And by the way, you also have free fit. Yeah.
Guess you're handing the car back now?
Yeah. So.
Oh.
Get our first car, which we got from the insurance money of the Skyline. Which is like, oh, Skyline, that's a good car. It's like, when we get good stuff, but what's that?
What's the state of the car in? That's the question.
I mean, it isn't state, but then it's the insurance. We just didn't do good insurance on it.
Yeah. some amazing plots going on here. She's probably baffled what the fuck we did with her car for the last 5 minutes.
Exactly.
How dare you go on races? You'll never drive this thing again. Yeah, that shot looked familiar. Looked like a shot from the crew on the box art.
Get a car.
Oh wow, it's a family car. That is most certainly a family car.
Yeah. It's like, focus.
A reasonably priced car. I'm gonna give you the heads up right now. I know little to nothing about car stuff. The most experience I got is Top Gear, so.
Yeah, it's like I think you have a bit of Top Gear, but I think also not too much.
It's like I enjoyed Top Gear. I didn't retain any information though.
Yeah. I am kind of tempted to go for the Corolla because it's kind of the it's the version you got in America, also of Japan for the
of a certain someone car.
Yeah.
Of a particular anime. All we have to do is paint it in white.
Yeah. I also like the listen to what it SX.
Oh, do it for the meme.
Okay, yeah.
It's a one-er stream anyway, it doesn't matter.
Yeah. Fair.
It doesn't look right in red though. Fix that.
Yeah.
How do you... That's a good question. And how do you customize your cars in this game then?
You enter a shop and you buy that stuff.
Naturally. We got 500 quid. Almost. That is not enough for a paint deck. Positive.
No, dude, it's because this game I don't really get much cash compared to most wanted. They then left literally like 100 or thousands lying around. And this is like if you get to 20,000, that's a lot.
How are you supposed to get cash here? Like doing the races or what? Odd jobs?
Doing the racing. But you also don't need it. It's like everything is kind of cheap. You also don't pay for cars, you just replace them with the ones you currently have, and then after time you unlock more car spaces.
Wait, you're telling me this is a game where you can just unlock the cars instead of having to do a stupid paywall to get them? What is this? What year is this?
I think 2004 or 3.
You actually have to earn the cars, not pay your way up? Fuck.
Yeah, it's ridiculous, I know. So, I never found money yet. Usually flying around this summer.
It's right there, go in.
So, yeah, that's, where it's safe house. Because it's all you need to live.
More cutscene, my favorite. You really were hammering for the story mode that nobody gives a shit about.
Yeah, at least in this one, like, I do enjoy the story of Most Wanted. It's like, the vibe's kind of silly and still, like, does a great job of just making you invested.
Definitely not based on Fast and Furious. Don't know what you're talking about.
No. Yeah, we're doing races here, and it's awesome.
Do money, we're doing a gig.
Yeah. There's even kind of like sponsoring in this one, and like their own racing leagues, so it's like, how have the government and the police not stopped this? Like,
well, it makes money.
Oh, so yeah, we have a mechanic guy.
Of course. Probably the best guy in the whole game. Or the worst. One or the other.
They are like all the characters.
He's either the best guy, or he's the guy that backstabbed you for some reason.
Oh. No, he doesn't, yeah. Pretty much not much going on because we haven't unlocked anything.
You can't even paint it?
Not yet, I need to go to a shop, like I said.
You're in a garage, that's more than enough.
Oh, that's how it works. And I mean, I do like that the game kind of encourages you to just drive around and explore. I would need to find a paint shop now first thing.
Is there a unique icon for it, or is it a distinct color?
Just see if you drive by and there's a red light, but I think it's red for the paint shop.
Wait, it doesn't show up on the map?
No, not until you find it.
What? What year is this? Fascinating.
Yeah,
The minimap is half useful.
Once it's on there, you have it, but it's
You have to find this stuff. My God, GTA spoiled me.
Yeah, but maybe we just head direction to the performance shop because we should at least be able to get nitros already or something like that.
Sponsorship for fucking Mint.
In case I don't stumble upon it by sheer luck, you might need to look up the map before the fix.
Let's just see how far we can get.
Yeah. Oh, there's money. Just lying around.
Wow, $50.
I really should have looked at the map beforehand.
I'm not sure how I'll be able to point it out for you, but I'll try my best. But I ain't looking right now because we're too early in the game. There's no reason to look it up yet.
Fair.
I'm just more fascinated of all the sponsorships. It's like, what year did this come out in? Is there an unlock for finding all the loose cash, or are they just random spawns?
They're just random spawn, yeah.
Okay.
So what can we do?
Paint, paint, paint.
I can't do paint here, and
Why?
I don't have money for that. Don't have money for that. Can I please get my tools? No! Oh god, I'm poor.
Wait, this is the error cheat codes. Just put that in, that'll fix it.
Probably would be. But at least you can do something related, even though we should be really... we should really have a white card for this.
Alright.
With events.
Oop, too much. Too far.
Okay, I wanted to drift into it, but it didn't work out too well.
So what's a drift event? If I may be so bold.
I mean, you literally just drifted where it gets the highest score wins.
What? No.
Which honestly I'm not the biggest fan of drifting in this one. I really love how it's done in carbon and kind of ruined every other Need for Speed drift. That's for me. Although, okay, no. And this is a mechanic explaining how it works. It's like,
Thank God the roads are pretty wet.
why does he have a skyline and I don't anymore? Put the skyline back.
The roads are pretty wet, thank God. This makes it drifting actually possible.
Yeah. It probably isn't too much sense if you can't hear it.
I don't know, is that a blessing that we can't hear the constant screeching of tires?
Depends on if you enjoy it or not. Actually doing it quite okay with this one. Yeah, it's in the beginning it's like if you get close to the wall like here into this, curved area, you get a multiplier as well.
Something running in the 90s. I've got running right now as the equivalent of a main menu music.
Sorry?
The music right now is just like, I would label it as like a car select music. This sounds like right now. You can't hear this. But that's okay because he's got his own OST running in the background instead.
Yeah.
Of course you got Metal Gear on there.
Hear which songs I'm listening to.
At least you can see the titles, so that's something.
Yeah, I bothered with changing them as well, because I couldn't. Never did. Yeah, okay.
Ooh, Burger King.
That's the first kind of shop that specialists in. This kind of gets removed after Underground, where you could like do underclone neon and stuff like that.
Oh yeah, that was a thing. Waste of time that
Yeah.
is. Can't even see the damn thing.
Honestly, I still do enjoy it, and I wish this was in one of the speed games. But yeah, there's like electronics.
The problem is, like in future games, when the graphics get more powerful, the lights for the underglow is so hard to see. You might as well not even bother.
Yeah, lines. Yeah, and I don't like lines. That actually makes sense.
Wait, what about the paint? You still can't do the paint here?
No, because that's not the shop for that.
Why do they have so many specific shops?
Because they can. This other than the.
This is so inconvenient.
Yeah.
It's like there's gotta be a shop specified for like, oh, do you want a different side view mirrors? Okay, you have to go to this specific shop for that. You want a different muffler? You have to go to this one now.
It wasn't the same one, but yeah, this is literally how it works.
So dumb. It's not how that works at all.
I mean, it kind of does because like shops specialize in things, but yeah.
I get that, but there should have been a more. You can have specialized shops. I'm okay with that. But you need to have a shop that is generalized for the more normal, conventional stuff, or at least like universal, like swap outs. You know?
Yeah. But let's get back to us because we can now.
I'm starting to think though, is like, will you actually feel the benefits of the nitro or not?
Yeah, you do because it just gives you a boost once you hit it.
Yeah, but is it a strong boost or just like a fraction of a second boost?
No, it does last for a while. You can't have a Need for Speed game without nitros. It's like perfect sacrilege.
Maybe not on nitros. I don't even know what they do. I feel like that's just for show.
No, I think it's just something that contains more oxygen and kind of helps it burn more efficiently.
I guess the logic is that more oxygen means more fuel for the combustion to push harder, but I feel like that does more damage to your tank than anything else.
I mean, it probably isn't good for your engine, yeah. It's also kind of just think by, largely popularized by games and movies. Real life, because, racing cars don't use it.
Well, she's got flares.
I get it. Except if they also do it at the same time. Catch up, taking each other out.
And now to maintain the lead forever.
Yeah.
Just make sure this game does have a difficulty select, right?
I think it does, yeah.
The fact you said you think doesn't reassure me at all. It's one of those elements you don't think about.
Trying to get the avoided accident things. Oh,
Stupid van got in the way.
I think I already showed that I can kind of drive in Trackmania.
Ooh, I have to ask. It probably doesn't apply here. Just curious, is driving in reverse faster?
No, because at some point, these games are realistic enough that you do have, gears, and you only have one reverse gear. You, with the higher cars, you're able to get to like 100 with the reverse gear, which is insane. But
I'm only asking because I know a particular game is infamous for the fact that they forgot to put a cap in going reverse. I think it was Big Rigs Over the Road Racing. I finally found out the name of that one. Oh, hey, shit.
I find it so funny. Because like Trackmania Rally, the Trackmania 2 Rally also had the same issue. And they the developers usually don't patch exploits because they're just part of the game, and mastering them is part of Trackmania. They replaced this one because they're like, okay, even for Trackmania, being faster by going in reverse is kind of stupid.
It looks so fun!
The downside that a lot of, world records can't be beaten anymore.
Because everyone's going backwards.
Yeah, now you aren't faster doing this anymore.
Wait, so they nerfed going backwards, but they forgot to reset the records.
I mean, the record is a community run, so it's not.
Okay.
It's like, yeah, this is the fastest time that was achieved in that, then that's how it stands. The truth there ever was then,
Hello there, Diggs. In case you're wondering right now, it's like, this ain't Need for Speed Underground 2's music. It's not. It's licensed, and we had to substitute with Sonic All-Stars Racing, so...
yeah, because
Sorry.
we don't want to get stuck with million copyright claims and have to mute audio and stuff like that. It's like, not worth it.
Climber did discover a mod that he could have swapped out the music for something that would have been more YouTube-friendly, but, well, we're capturing him off via Discord, and Discord doesn't seem to recognize the game at all. We're capturing it off the display rather than the game itself. If you do it by display, you're not getting any audio. So... Oops.
Wait, that's graphic shot. Just north of the bridge. Where the hell is the bridge?
Hey, it's somewhere. Is that the bridge there, down there? Well, there's multiple bridges. There's like three of them.
It's like,
Which one?
then.
You have to check all of them now.
Yeah, just get to the next place and just kind of continue the breakdown.
I'm curious. I'm sure the market is small, but since you found that there was mods to change the music, were there any quality of life mods out there?
Probably are. I didn't bother with them.
No, because why ruin the experience?
Yeah. It's like, I already had enough trouble with getting this to work, and then I reminded myself, why am I not doing mods? It's like, it's just a rabbit hole. It takes way too much time, and
Very big rabbit hole, but damn is it satisfying when you find the stuff you actually want.
yeah. But you know, at some point you kind of spend more time modding your game than actually playing it. And
There,
like,
I've gotten over 200 mods installed for Skyrim. You're gonna play it, right? Right?
No, this is off the PC for like 5 minutes when it starts.
Getting that similar vibe with goddamn Minecraft. At some point we're gonna do like our own little personal server thing, whatever. But I'm like, is it working? I'm not sure now. Gonna find out at some point soon. Oh, music's changed. Not that one. No, not that one.
Oh no, you're one of those people that's like, no, I have a playlist, I skip half of the songs, but I never remove them.
Yeah, pretty much. Also, it could be us to modify it, but the tracks I'm skipping are... This playlist order is really weird. So, All Stars Transformed has like a... Well, basically a blue shell equivalent in the game, which is the All-Star item. Basically enhances the character to be invincible, whatever, boosts them to the front, that type of thing. But it plays their characters' like respective themes or something, whatever. So they keep interjecting these themes in between the tracks, well, music.
Okay, yeah, that is, you know, I do like the idea of, you know, having the theme play while you have the awesome power up.
Yeah, but they're only like a minute long, while the rest of the tracks are like 4 minutes. So it's like,
Okay, yeah.
no, I want consistency. You can't stop me.
No, I understand that.
So I get the feeling most of the advertisements must be the brands and whatever they associate with the cars, right?
Yeah.
Just a couple of one or two random product stuff in here.
Yeah. Which is also something that must be such a nightmare to navigate. It's like because car companies are so stingy when it comes around like letting games use their cars.
Hmm.
It's like you do realize that's kind of free advertisement, don't you?
Hmm. Same applies to movies and such. I
Because
just
you know,
remembered.
like the Skyline kind of became an icon thanks to Fast and the Furious. I mean, it was already
Bigger
an
the devil.
awesome car that had its fan base, but you know, the popularity got so increased thanks to video games and Fast and the Furious movies.
Just remember myself, like, certain movies are, certain car brands are stingy as well for having movie appearances. I remember, So the children's show Thunderbirds got a movie adaptation because that was the time at that point, whatever. And one of the particular vehicles in the Thunderbirds was Lady Penelope's Fab One, which was a Rolls Royce. Yeah, the company of Rolls Royce didn't want to do that for the movie for some reason. It's like, dude, it's your most iconic car with the most iconic series. You tell me you don't want this to appear in the film? It's like, nope. All right, then we'll go to Ford then, and then they did that, and then they built a movie-styled Fab One, an actual car, by the way. It was drivable, really ridiculous design that has a terrible turning radius. It does look really cool though.
Yeah.
I think Top Gear even actually did like review the car itself.
Yeah, it's so weird sometimes where I don't know that Toyota now kind of is. I think they're not in the new and Need for Speed anymore because they kind of want to distance themselves from street racing.
But they associate themselves into Transformers though.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't get it. It's like why are you also weird?
You don't want you blowing up our cars. Now representing yourself as an Autobot, that's alright with us.
Because then we blow up other cars and that's what we like.
Hmm.
Yeah, I'm trying to find that. It's like, is it this bridge? Is it another bridge?
A bridge. There's bridges everywhere, man.
Can I actually get to the other side of this already? Like, because the game naturally, have progression with the ball and it's not completely open from the beginning.
What are the orange cars? Well, I'm assuming those are cars, right?
Yeah, those are other races that you can challenge in the route.
Which coming this way? No, it's not. No. Damn.
Oh, there's the body shop.
Ah, finally. Make it white.
No, we can't.
Oh,
Body
for fuck's
shop
sake.
out there.
It's in the name! Body shop! Oh.
Okay.
Game crashed.
Oh, good set. Yeah.
Game crashed. I guess now's the question to ask. Does it have autosave?
I think it saves after every race, so.
I'll just wait until you get back in the game now to resume.
Yeah.
I just love old games.
Yep. Probably doesn't help that I, modded it quite heavily.
You only added one thing, shouldn't break it that badly.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you're right, it's not heavily, but, I did mod it. So.
It's not inconvenient at all, I don't know what you mean.
So,
Next.
I know what I wanted to do. I wanted to see if I can get to the other side of this bridge. Because that's where north would be.
Yes, that's how the compass works, yes.
No, this street is somewhere.
Oh, I just love when the GPS doesn't know the route you're taking is faster.
No, it's just like I'm trying to. I realized halfway through doing this, like, oh, I actually don't want to go to the race, I want to go to the bridge, but now I'm already here. So,
Let's do it.
yeah.
More drifting?
No, this is the Formula 1 Monaco simulator.
Oh dear.
It's kind of like really tight corners all the time.
A lot of bumping I'm seeing here.
Yeah. It's pretty much, there's one line that's fast, and the car in front of you kind of, if you
Oh, thank God.
that is correctly, they just drive off into the distance. You can't really overtake them because like you're too slow on the outside, and this is why it's the Monaco simulator, because that's literally what happens in Formula 1 in Monaco. I mean, it's the side of the game that isn't that hard, but the guy in front of you is doing the exact same line as you, and you can park yourself next to it, because if he's driving in the middle, tough luck, you're not getting by the side because there is no room. And that's why Monaco as a race kind of sucks. The track itself, like the onboards or qualifying is so intense because there's literally no room on either side of it. one small mistake and you're literally in the areas.
Okay, sorry. Distract you for a minute. I was worried there for a minute because I saw the Pontac advertisement. It's like, okay, neat. And then I see it again. It's like, wait, why is it black now? What? No, it's just there's just two Pontac signs right on the same track, just a different color. What is that? Sponsorship?
Yeah.
Yes. Pretty drawn lady.
Yeah. She's now becoming our agent and going to rip us off by taking most of the cut.
Ah, of course. That's how we get ya.
Yeah. So see how grand environments we can do?
This is the same. This is the same area though, right?
I think it's a bigger area now.
Well, judging by the mini-map, I'm assuming you're only confined to one area, so now you can see this other chunk of the map.
So, I wanted to go on the bridge, which I should be able to do now.
Oh yeah. I can see the schemes in like...
This is on the other side now. So,
judging by the look of the map, there's like, I suppose, 5 areas to unlock, technically.
Yeah, so there's this.
I can see the chunks, basically. That's what you just unlocked.
Yeah.
That's the main hub.
This is split in 2 for some reason.
Yeah.
This is the airport where we came from.
It's like, it's a big map but small at the same time, but it's just enough.
Which, you know, it works, because like you're driving around a lot in it because there's no fast travel, which I get the point. Not save my settings for that. Okay, good game.
Oh,
and
did it again!
That's really not a good sign now.
No, it is not.
It went quite fine for the most stuff.
Also take advantage of this. Just tweaking some more things. There we go. Yes, we love these perfectly ported games. Yes, we do. What's the problem? That it did not memorize the... He didn't remember the setting.
Yeah, it doesn't give me the option to save that either. It's like, what?
Unless it resets every crash.
Oh well. Let's hope it doesn't crash that much more. Because my keyboard's kind of weird, because if I press Alt, I can steer to the left.
Oh no. Oh wait, is it one of your... Is it... I don't think... Is it one of those keyboards that can't register more than 3 inputs?
No, because to the right it works.
Weird.
It actually took me a bit of embarrassing amount of time to realize that this wasn't that the games just, you know, lock your steering by giving nitros.
There must be an input in your PC that's registering that with Alt and left. Or A. Which, that does sound right.
We did it!
What?
We found it!
What? We can color it! Yay! Ah, it's white.
Can't do it.
Or is it more of a grey? I can't remember. Now it just needs the sponsors.
White.
The spinners are wrong, for sure.
Yeah. There's, you know, probably ways to do this more tools again, because you also would have like the hot, I think in later seasons becomes black or like dark grey.
Right, I know the number. Sorry, I point this out. I know the number plate's supposed to say Underground 2. All I'm seeing is Undergrind 2.
Yeah, I think they didn't have the space for it. It's kind of a bit funny. thought I could go to this on the other side, but I couldn't.
Yes. Feeling the true experience now. Where's the gas? Gas! Gas!
Yes.
I'm surprised I don't have that on demand on like soundboard. I really should, but at the same time, I'm sure that has licensing hell as well.
Oh yeah, this is about like, oh, I could put your beat. Oh no, wait, this is the exact same issue.
Fuck!
It's like,
Would it be so appropriate?
Yeah, it's like also like, you know, thinking about stuff it's like, oh, because the Spider-Verse is a good song. Wait, no, same issue.
Oh, damn it! Being a YouTuber is hell.
Yeah. So why are you so fast? That's unfair.
To be fair, sometimes certain games with licensed tracks, they will give exceptions as long as you're playing that game that's been accepted, but we don't know the nature of this particular game. It's a bit too old to be, you know, discovered if it's accepted.
Yeah,
much.
and you know, it's like, this is an era where this wasn't really a concern, and then I think that these things also can be based on time, that you have the rights for like a specific amount of time, and that time's passed.
Games nowadays that do use licensed tracks, they will have a setting for streamer mode, which will just turn off the licensed music. Even GTA has this nowadays. Thank God.
Yeah, it's nice that they actually start to think about it.
Yeah. You know, this whole licensing thing is why I can't really play Guitar Hero, even though I really do like the games. I can't stream it, even if I wanted to. I mean, I could, but the problem is I can't keep the archive. I can stream it, I can't really benefit from it though.
You made a mistake, you took the long way.
Did he though?
Yeah. I said he forced me to this tunnel now, which he does.
Whee! Ooh.
Everything's calculated.
I've noticed, I think by happenstance, whatever, it looks like you can actually fill up the meter twice by the looks of it, like the color changes.
There's like,
an overfill.
what's it? Oh. It's a bit complicated. Which, you know, makes sense because they are quite safe for crashing. Like, I hate those in for speed because they take away so much speed, which I know is the entire purpose, but...
Safety!
That actually was a close race. Like, it's still only 5 against Corona. It's like, why?
Ooh, now you can pick your sponsor, even though you're just gonna go for the highest priced one, right?
Yeah. And I'm going to go with the
Ooh.
one with...
A DVD cover? Oh my god! Just great
that's
sponsorships.
also a thing where you have like cover like photo shoots, which also doesn't make a return, which kind of makes sense a bit, but yeah.
This is not what I was expecting for, like, you know, Need for Speed Underground is something I'm picturing, you know, like, what, pseudo-illegal racing type thing, not sell out the game.
Oh shit, it totally is. I never really noticed that, yeah.
That explains all the sponsorships in the game so much now.
Don't worry, we're going back with most wanted to... We are illegal and we like it this way, and yeah. So, how do I get off this motorway?
Somewhere.
I'm lost again, bye.
Check the mini-map. Oh wait, no, the roads are all crossing over with each other. It's useless.
It's like... Oh, I can go... Oh no, wait, I can't. I just want to get to... It should just have the complete fucking other side of this. Yeah, that...
Don't like,
okay.
I might be misremembering, but don't certain racing games with a mini-map, whatever, they have like dynamic zooming? Like, say if you're going inside somewhere, like the tunnels or whatever, it would actually zoom in so you could tell which route to take?
Probably a bigger just tool for this, yeah.
Stupid technology, not having these benefits.
Yeah.
Why don't you just follow the GPS? That would make more sense.
Yeah, which turned on now, and...
What happened there?
Good. You just fuck me.
Excuse me, I'm trying to have a nice drive here. You decided to crash in my way.
So, legit, this is intentional, but like, I've seen so many co-players not hyper-pound. It's like, it's the only kind of game. I swear.
No, generic NPC cars, man.
Yeah, it's like, normally, you know, they have just a random car, but why is it always the same as me? Copycats. So,
I'm assuming...
actually upgrade some stuff.
Right, I'm assuming the car variety is based on your progression to make it fair. So everyone will have equal, similar stats of vehicles till you can unlock the later tier ones.
And that's us out of money already again. Just like real life goes by so fast.
And how can you go at such speed with this hunk of junk? I'm very careful with my spending.
It's like, I'm trying to put on what I want to do first. It's like, it's not really mattering because we're not going to do fastest thing anyways. It's like, I have to suppress my, consciousness of trying to do the best thing.
Just heads up, in case anyone's wondering, this is just going to be a one stream because it's just the nature of how this is a very repetitive game. So
yeah, it's like this is just this. And
you're seeing the loop right now.
Yeah, it's fun on your own time. It's like it's
kind of
literally not much going on here.
Kind of the reason why we dropped Tony Hawk's Underground 2, even though it does have a story mode. It's not as focused as the first games was.
Ah, shit. I almost totaled this car right now because I pressed the wrong button and downshifted.
What do you mean I've shredded my engine? Don't know what you're talking about.
It's to appreciate that it's actually a thing, if you rev the engine too high for too long. It's like, that's kind of realistic. It's like, yeah.
But I want smoke trails on my tires. I want to see those things burst, damn it.
You don't want the engine to burst.
No, tires are gotta go first.
So it's thinking about it. It's thinking about going faster.
Just needs a hill. There we go. A little more. Another hill. There you go.
No.
Ooh. Okay, so this is something only I did because young me be young me. I always liked whenever a game gave you the option of having your tires be popped or burst, whatever. It'd be like, okay, now I'm gonna pop all the tires and see how badly I can drive with this thing.
Oh yeah. No, it's definitely a bit of a thing in Most Wanted because you have tire bands for like police stops.
The ultimate drifting control. No tire grip at all.
You don't really get a lot of like you can't really drive for long afterwards.
No, shit to
do
Google's
it a
sake.
bit longer. You can actually still manage to escape.
I still like doing it regardless. It's fun.
Yeah. I should play one of the F1 games where you can also literally have them fall off. Because like it's just the which is also like kind of maybe fun, but Formula 1 is also really repetitive, and I'm like, if you think I'm talking bad here, you have not seen me drive Formula 1 cars in not hyper easy, but kind of.
No, you have amazing control in this game in comparison to all the other ones.
So I don't know, better than with a ship.
I can imagine playing this game with one of those wheel controls.
Yeah, it would be just straight up for us because there is no point in half steering.
You're gonna commit.
Yeah. Okay, that took the one around here.
Yeah. Realizing Jet Set Radio music actually would be pretty appropriate for this game.
What music?
Jet Set Radio. The music for that game is pretty appropriate for this. Alright, listen to one of them right now that was in All Stars Racing. Yeah, the Jet Set Radio is a pretty good OST to fit for this game. That's my opinion. I wonder it's in a racing game regardless.
There's also a shop here.
But you can't use it, you're in the middle of a race.
I have time, like 4 seconds, that's enough.
No, the world only resumes when you're racing. This is one of those eras of gaming when it's just like, look at the rain effects. It's affecting the camera. Can't you see the droplets?
Yeah, and also, you know, pictures, it stops raining, which is better than in Battle 3. This is like one of the worst sequels, because it wasn't even made by the same developers. It just, you know, was given the name.
I do find it odd. It's either a detail I've stopped noticing or whatever, but it's like, I don't see many games doing this whole rain droplet camera effect anymore nowadays. Do you?
No, I don't.
It was a way to just show graphical power. It's just like, look how realistic it is. Oh, we're not doing that?
No, I did this first because my sponsor wants it too.
Oh boy, sponsorship deal. We're selling out.
Yeah.
Yes, burn those tires. We don't need them. It's just a drag race, right?
Yeah.
You don't reach the end of the wall before it's finished. The drag race is stopped. You can finish now. I don't think you knew where the finish line was supposed to be. He's still going.
Yeah.
Just wanted to show off. Like, we didn't tell you to go on the train tracks, for God's sake. This is terrible whatever drag race. Oh god, this is exactly what would happen.
Yeah. This is like, you know, that kind of, you know, it's the only one where you have to manually shift. It's odd, because like I tried a manual in real life. I never learned how to do this for games, because, you know, I already
Why would you? The games do it for you.
Yeah, concentrate, because, you know, I also started driving in games way other than, you know, real cars.
Yeah, I was never one to do the whole manual gear shifting in these types of games.
It's like, I already focused on way too much, and it's even worse for simulations like Dirt Rally. It's like, how do you expect me to listen to my co-driver, figure out how fast I can go those corners based on what he's saying, and then also remember to shift and to kind of, you know, do this at optimal times?
I feel like the whole gear shifting thing applies better to proper sims with that steering wheel thing to make it more immersive, I guess, so you won't think of it as much. Even then, still.
It's still something you kind of have to be a bit conscious about, and you know, if you can do it well, it is better to shift manually, because then you can, you know,
Ultimate corner turning!
But you can also just make it worse if you forget for like half a second when it's already driving to the max thing. Oh yeah, I'm not going faster because I have the limit of the spear.
Alright, I won. It was really hard, but I won. You've been on second gear the whole race. What?
Exactly, in UK, is this the majority manual or automatic?
I think nowadays it's just pure preference, but I think the majority was manual, but if it was up to me, my choice would have been automatic regardless.
It's like, I think this is just the US thing where it's like really rare to drive in a stick.
Yeah,
like
I get you.
Austria, it's like everybody kind of, well, most people drive manual because automatics are more expensive. It's like,
And
don't
also,
really get benefit from them.
Yeah, like if you're only learning for automatics, you cannot drive manuals. But if you learn to drive manuals, you can drive automatics. So I
Yeah,
get it.
it's same here as well, which makes perfect sense.
But it kind of sounds backwards a little bit. It's like, wouldn't driving the automatic throw you off?
I mean, you don't need to do something. It's like, but learning how to shift takes some practice. Like handling the clutch is something that just isn't. It's not something that you can just do. You need to learn it a bit.
Yeah, this is something I'll never truly appreciate because I have no idea how it works. I never got to learn that part. One day I'll at least understand the fundamentals, but I'm good where I'm at.
Yeah.
I know I really should do like the bare bones basic of get the feel for a car in an empty parking lot, but even in like in an empty parking lot environment, it's like, I don't like this. I'd rather the more empty open area. Middle of the desert, sign me up.
I mean, I'm not sure if you have something like this, but this is what Villain also kind of do is like there's the streets that nobody ever goes to.
Depends where you live, really, most of the time.
Yeah, but no, I live in quite the rural areas. It's like there's literally nothing. There is just one road down, and
I guess that type of thing would be alright, but you know, I need good, clear, high visibility as long as there's nothing in the way.
got a cover opportunity.
Ugh, this one's nothing but dubstep. Ugh.
Yeah. Like, as much as I'm like, everybody should listen to the music they enjoy. Like, no, I don't like that stuff that much.
It's alright. It changed away from dubstep. Thank God. That's the thing with All Stars Racing's Transforms soundtrack for All Stars Racing Transform. It was a dynamic soundtrack, so every time the vehicle transformed, the music would change.
Huh.
It was nice.
Also, I have 2 minutes to go to this. It's like, why only 2 minutes? That seems arbitrarily.
It's all over there. Floor it.
I'm flowing it always. I literally do nothing but flow it.
Sorry, he's on the maximum gear for 24/7 now.
And it does really not want to go to the 5th because 224 pretty much stock car is already quite high.
Hello, Martin. Again, I have to do constant reminders now due to the nature of this one. We can't not play the game's original OST right now because of licensing, so we've supplemented with our own soundtrack.
Yeah, you could play about it, but like how you position your car.
That's a shit angle. No, this is a terrible spot. No, stop.
Yeah.
There's no one in the car.
That doesn't matter.
Is it really not?
I really better if there's someone in the car or not.
No, I meant like the angle. Like, does it really not matter how you do the angle?
No, it's just you can play around for your own satisfaction, but the race is not enough to play fine with driving that.
Well, I wonder, is this during the era where you could do like printouts of, or you took a picture of that? Would you be able to print that out from the save card or something like that?
Kind of would be cool. Like,
This was during that era when you could do printouts of certain things. You could do that in fucking Pokemon Snap. You take the cartridge of the game from the N64 to a Blockbuster, into a specialized machine, and it will print out the pictures you've taken in that game.
that actually is neat.
It's neat, but it's like, that's so specific.
Yeah, it's like, it would be kind of a way to show, like, I made this car in Underground. It's like, oh, that's a cool car.
Yeah, that actually would make sense at this era. There was no real online sharing just yet. PS2 was able to do online, but, you know, the bare basic fundamentals.
Yeah, and I think it was still like, this is like online. Why? Like, I don't have stable internet. It's like,
Nobody did, and it would take up your phone line.
Yeah. I also kind of regret now because I took the non-vocal versions of the Metal Gear Rising songs. So like it would be easier for if we talk at the same time. It's like,
but it's throwing you off now, isn't it?
Yeah, it's like I can hear it, but I can't hear it.
It's wrong. It's all wrong. Yeah. In hindsight, I think this was for the better.
Maybe that I'm not sharing my soundtrack now.
Alright, this one. I'm listening to my soundtrack, which is what the stream is hearing. It's like, oh yeah, I recognize this one. What Red Zone is. I recognize that one. The sponsorships everywhere.
Never say for sponsorships and
it's a fast taxi car.
You're not winning this MX-5.
Oh, there we go. And the universe is restored. Let's see here. Just checking on where we are time-wise. You're almost at the minimum.
Yeah, it's like...
I mean, technically you passed the minimum by the hour marker, but I consider 1 hour 20 as the minimum hour.
Yeah, I was looking like 1 hour 20, 1 hour 30. It's like okay, this is a normal.
It's enough.
Length stream.
There's only so much of this game you can really showcase because I think you've shown everything now.
Pretty much. Like there's the underground racing league races, which are just races without traffic and either. No, I ignore it. Like it doesn't matter, but it's like still I want to collect the money.
Why is there no environmental destruction in these games? It's shocking, like how little that exists in some of these games. Like a lot of times, it's like I should be able to punch her through that damn tree.
I mean,
I don't care how much.
Tough, but
yeah, but it's like I don't care how much it slows me down. I should be able to at least damage the damn thing. You know, show signs. Instead, these fences are like indestructible. God damn it.
Street claims usually just fall over like cartridges. It's like, why those?
Oh, Martin's asking what the car is. He's asking.
It's a Toyota Corolla.
Okay, not a Starlet then.
No.
It's a close facsimile. Maximum speed! Wait, can you get hit by the airplanes?
No, not with the airplanes, but you can get hit by driving into the environment and then you total your car. It's kind of like the challenge of the strike races is to dodge all the stuff on the way.
I think the drag race is probably the most interesting parts, I guess, really. So far, I'm witnessing the most dynamic of the environments. Even though it's just a straight line.
Just with the... No, they did bring those back in Most Wanted, but they didn't bring drift races back. And if a car they brought back drift races, they got rid of drag races, and it's just like, why?
Yeah.
Oh no, wait, that is the
not
other one should be the underground racing league.
It's not Chinatown.
Yeah, it is.
I'm still thrown off with the. I only discovered when we were playing Professor Layton. I didn't know there was a Chinatown in London. I had no idea. I thought that was an American concept only.
No, there is. I learned that when I first was in London, where I met up with you and Oreo, because we did meet at the entrance to Chinatown. I was like, oh, there's a Chinatown in London.
Didn't know there was one.
Yeah.
I genuinely thought that was purely an American concept.
There's all these different cars now, it's like...
I don't know. I think we're underclassed here now.
Nah. Maybe.
That one's got spoilers. You're screwed.
They just add drag. It's like...
But they make them look cool and makes them faster.
Yeah. kind of, because you know, like, you get more grip with them, and for some kind, especially, you know, spike cars, you need those in corners, but they also straight line speed kind of reduces it a bit. It's also balance. I mean, it's like, you know, you're not into Formula 1, but do you know that, I mean, this is a while now, they added a system which they call DRS to the spoilers, which if you're within 1 second of the car in front of you, you get to designated zones, kind of put down your spoiler and
To take advantage of the slipstream?
Yeah, to kind of reduce the amount of drag you have on the straight line.
That's some advanced shit that probably does very little stuff.
No, it's noticeable.
Huh. Neat.
It's like kind of one of the ways they try to solve the whole thing that cars can't overtake each other because the car in front of you messes up the air so much that your arrow isn't working anymore and you can't follow it in corners.
Yeah, because the spoilers aren't taking any benefits anymore.
Yeah.
Yes, Barton, both of us have played Minecraft. I think I've played it a bit more than you did, though, Clamor, right?
I'm not sure actually. There's like a bit played for you as well, but
I think we both have an equal amount of experience, I guess.
yeah.
Mine's a bit more on the modded side, but, you know, a pretty good amount. Don't ask us anything about current Minecraft right now. I think our most experience was at 1.12, I think.
It's like, I really don't want to be the back in my day Minecraft was better, but it's like, look at certain things like, it's like, when was this in the game? Like, when did this happen? You don't have to go to the wiki all the time. I know it's a good change, but I
dropped out of Minecraft once, like, when the Elytra was being introduced. I know for a fact, I know that at that point I stopped, but I can't say exactly when I stopped. So I missed out on when, you know, things were getting good for the fact of gliding. That's pretty neat.
Yeah.
But the recipe book is so practical.
Yeah, it is practical, but you know, it's like I learned this the hard way.
That's the thing, you still have to learn it, mind you. You still have to, you know, have the ingredients, whatever, and you actually need to to unlock the recipes, you need to have an item that's related to the recipe. Yeah. So, you know, it's not just given to you on a silver platter.
Yeah, that's fair. It's more like, hey, you got this item. Now here's all the stuff you can do with it, and it's just natural progression. Also, the achievements help, kind of. Because I remember first stopping into Minecraft, like, what am I supposed to do? What
does one do?
And then it got dark, it's like, why am I dying and getting attacked by everything?
I'm so hungry. Why am I not healing?
I think when I played, there wasn't even hunger yet.
Now, I remember when hunger was introduced, but I remember specifically the update when they changed how hunger correlates to healing.
Yeah,
initially,
you couldn't heal without it anymore. Yeah.
Initially, I remember when hunger was implemented, it's like, okay, that's fine, I just need to eat to heal myself up. I remember when they changed it so that you'd only heal yourself on the very last 2 bars of the hunger bar. It has to be full to heal you. I remember that. It's like, why'd they do that? Shit!
Yeah, this... You know, previously the biggest concern was getting coal immediately so you can have, you know, something to light up the thing in the night. And it's like, oh god, I gotta find feet and crash.
No, Martin. Plimer is actually playing the PC version, which we had a couple of crashes so far, but I think it's just because of modding. But it looks like the PS2 version, so I wouldn't blame you for mistaking it.
Yeah. Oh god, I can't get that. SUV.
Oh my god, these things are so impractical.
Yeah. It really got much more better options.
But our reasonably priced car.
Yeah, like the Civics and bad, but I never really had that much for Civic. But yeah, no, I can get it so by now. You should immediately replace it with my normal car because it actually has upgrades.
No, it's not white. It's gray. It's wrong.
Yeah. That's the garage.
I think you got room for one more race. If you want to stop here.
mean, there's something else that and I kind of wanted to talk about this before stream, and of course I forgot about. It's like,
well, you can do it now.
yeah, I could switch over to my other playthrough where I unlocked everything and could just let you design a car. If you want to.
It would take too long. It's like I got so many options. I didn't know what any of this stuff means.
Yeah, I mean, you just come do it visually because for upgrades you just pick the best ones.
It would take too long. I'd be browsing through all the options before I decide.
Yeah, fair. Here a show of the cars I made, and I made one monstrosity that I just did because the game needs you to get, like, you might notice the star rating that shows how cool your car is.
There's a coolest meter, oh no.
And you know, you can max this out, and my way of doing this is just buy an SUV because you can put the most stuff in the trunk for this.
How the hell is that car so cool? I don't know, it looks so dumb, but it looks so cool!
Because there's no sense in it, I just removed this in the Battle game, which I do like probably the complaints about it, but it's like, I just want my car to look how I want to like it, and not have it have a million options on there, because...
But it looks so shit! But it looks so good!
Yeah.
I don't know, man. The stats say otherwise.
Yeah. Yeah, it's one of the ways and it just switches out of things.
What was this one? I wasn't paying attention to any of the icons of what they mean.
It's 3 decks, so...
Run them over! Pretty sure they don't get hurt, like I remember seeing earlier. They just like, phase right through them.
Because, you know, otherwise this game would have to be rated higher.
Oh no! Even though there's quite scantily clad ladies here.
Yeah.
Is this rated team or low?
Probably below.
Hang on, I can find
I feel like 6 should, because like, you're just driving cars and
that's
you know,
fine.
lightly clothed woman.
I'm thinking 12 for this one.
And I'm interested now. Like,
hang on, I'm just gonna find out in a minute.
I know that I didn't buy it when it came up because I literally saw it like in not even like a game store or like a PC store. It's like I just saw it like kind of a supermarket like, hey, that kind of looks interesting. It's like, oh my god, this game is actually really cool.
Yeah. I'm seeing a lot of the American ones, which is E, but I saw one PAL. Yeah, 3+. Weird.
It's like you're just racing and I can't catch up to the car from the...
He's like, yeah, 3+, but just gonna ignore the, you know, finely designed woman in this game.
Yeah, and I kind of glad we didn't get to the point where, like, it's some of the car shoots, you know, they're also, like, posing next to it's like, yeah, I know this is the time and I literally...
Pushing the limits here there, guys.
Yeah, it's like, I know that this was a thing, it's like, should have that, then... and kind of... Like, I lost this race. Which, yeah. Can't feel speed to end on second place, but...
Second place? How dare you!
Yeah, I know, it's a shame.
And now we're gonna load up the other save file and see what your car is.
Yeah. No,
As soon as you figure out how to get out of here.
yeah, oh yeah, it's suddenly loud again. Oh yeah, because options are per...
Based on the profile, not on the... Oh. Jesus.
Yeah. It really doesn't really that much, so...
That's your that's not a recreation, that's your... Well, it's just green.
That's my starter car, yeah.
Okay, where else? Your min-max car.
Yeah, I think I had this for a while, which like... didn't bother with that too much actually, because it's like. So that's my 10th car.
Okay, that's the promised case of a pimp my ride.
Yeah, it's like I always this is like, okay, if I'm going to make it up this car, I'm going
God.
full in, the gold vibe.
Got those
like,
pointless spinning rims and everything.
can you change parts? Yeah. I think you can then actually change the interior.
Wait, why? Why can you change the interior? Oh god. Okay. Oh, there we go. Most useless thing ever.
Yeah.
What? What do you? Hey, I got some stuff in your pool. Can I put it in your back? Ah, sorry.
No,
it's full of stuff.
Oh, I did not do anything to my Evo. I'm kind of disappointed with that, but it's like, oh, I didn't care at all anymore.
You rotate the car. I'm only seeing the back.
Yeah, it's like, can I not? Like,
stupid. Yeah, I want to see anything besides the back. Damn it. Try the. What's your camera stick equivalent? Nope.
No.
Shit. Well, enjoy the back of these cars now.
That's my should at least be able to kind of
there we go.
Yeah.
I'll do.
The skyline switch. Yeah, kinda happy with it. Kind of went for a modern color scheme. it's like usually I just make cars black and then put red accents on it. And it's like,
not green?
No, really enough, not.
Huh.
And yeah, I really didn't do anything to the Evo.
Just very high stats.
Late. Yeah, where when you probably had also the skyline unlocked, and it's like, oh, I had a skyline in the previous game. It makes sense for my character to get another skyline, and I do like the skyline. I do like the Evo more. It's
just how it is.
First card technically, but I still love the Evo.
Alright. So, is that everything?
That's pretty much everything, yeah.
That's it for our showcase then of this game, I suppose. Alright, let me start the music. Sorry if it's been... I didn't know if it was terribly balanced or not, because we kind of last minute it, so that's just how it is.
Yeah.
Let me put that back to where it used to be. Right, so that'll do for a stream. So what we're doing next is our co-op game, because that's how we're doing things. We are doing Lego Star Wars. Not the Skywalker one, the original one, which is just combining both Lego Star Wars 1 and 2. That's not confusing at all.
Yeah, and then there's 3, which is Clone Wars, and
that's not even finished. Like the Clone Wars one was like early season 1 and 2, right?
Yeah, no, it's like the ones are like, oh, okay, yeah, they did those, I guess they need which
money.
To be fair, I do really enjoy like the game because like they had really cool characters in there, and it also like the kind of strategy phase thing that you could also play local co-op against each other or something. So,
Ooh.
that's actually kind of neat, even though it's kind of simplified and everything, but still neat.
Yeah. Right. Just to make clarifying as well, we're probably going to be a bit on and off with Lego Star Wars as well. We probably won't do everything because it would take a bit too long, I think. Maybe?
Yeah,
I don't know. We'll see.
My plan in mind is just play through all of the game, like for the story mode for all of them.
Yeah, but we might be rotating a little bit, but we'll see. We'll at least get through like episodes 1 and 2, see where we feel from there. I don't know. We'll see.
I mean, I actually haven't played the original. I only played the. I haven't played the original game. I only played the original trilogy.
Which is Lego Star Wars 2. Yeah, it's not confusing at all.
Yeah, but I know that theoretically you can do each episode in 1 hour, so there's and if you just do the story mode once, there isn't that much games. I think we probably should be fine in doing everything just once through.
Yeah, we'll feel through. All right, cool. So yeah. So let's see. So check back on. Right, we good Monday?
We're good Monday, yeah.
We're good Monday. Right, so check back on Monday for Lego Star Wars. So till then,